Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. The Dallas Mavericks, they come in off the loss to the Wizards in Washington. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
They had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And I wonder if the crowd noise got in their head. It seemed like it was affecting them.
Here's Dallas. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Turner with the screen. Front past the arc. Score the... Basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Now, here is Irving. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Here's Rollins. Outside for Thomas. Puts up a 3. Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
And that one's good. Flag.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now, here's Kuzma. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Turner comes with the double team. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass the flag. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
All right, rookie. We see you. Cooper Flag putting on a show with that one.
Now here's Thomas. Offline with his 3. Now Flag to the wing on the left. Pass to Irving. Here's Flag. Now Gafford. Turner covering. Irving from long range. Giannis grabs the miss. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A 3-ball. Rollins with the bucket.
Likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And the foul called on Cooper Flagg. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. It's good.
Well, he's not the biggest guy, but McCain certainly plays tough inside.
Here's Rollins, and stolen by Love. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's a pick by Love. Down low. Puts it up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Every night, Kevin Love is a double-double waiting to happen. He is a hard man to contain in the paint. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Turner with the screen. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Christie. Still without a basket. Howard down with both hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Antetokounmpo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Second free throw, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks lead by 1. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And a wide open look for Porter. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
And the shot is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And here's Porter. He has 5. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Joe with it, and he lays it straight in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Marshall. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Here's Green. The Bucks making a switch here. The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Mavericks trailed by 3. Out to the right wing. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Bucks making a change here. On defense, the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Flag. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Flag's got 9 points.
And you see the explosiveness of Flag, the athletic ability giving him an edge inside.
And again, the Bucks miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Missed inside. On the wing, Green. There's the pick. Porter in the corner. Shoots the 3. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've really gotten better as the game's gone on.
Kyrie still getting to the rim at will, even after more than a decade in this league.
Tim, pure basketball artistry. That's what Kyrie Irving embodied.
Well, Kevin, the combination of the ball handling, the finishing ability, impossible shot making. I'm not sure there's any player in the NBA who puts on a better show than Kyrie.
Here's Irving. Here's Cisse. And it's all evened up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Now here's Porter. 10 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Substitution for your man. Isaiah Joe.
36 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Irving, and he converts the layup. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for Dallas.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Sims. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He tries for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night. Flag.
This is how ferocious a scorer Flag can be, and it's why so many are excited about this kid's future. It has been a big scoring game tonight.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And we know Kevin Porter Jr. is capable of having big nights, and the way he's playing, this could be one.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Dallas with the ball. Next matchup, they'll be home against the... Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo!
Emphatic finish by Cooper Flag. Boy, is he intense.
Porter, no luck. The Mavericks leading. And Tim, you think about rim-running centers, Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
It's stolen by Green. Pass to Porter. Releases. And again, the Bucks miss. Now the Mavericks with it. On the wing, Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Here's Jang. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
The Bucks trail. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Back to you guys.
Winning sure cures all, doesn't it? All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. He misses the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And they pick up 2.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Christie. Dallas moving the ball around. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds as touched by Prince.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Now Christie. 4 on the clock. The offensive rebound. Off target at the rim. Here's Milwaukee now. Prince outside. Here's Sims. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Daniel Gafford. Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Sims. The Mavericks trail. Here's Marshall. And yes, it's good. Marshall's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
The shot's good from Christie.
Worked that one inside nicely.
We've got 33 seconds left to the 3rd quarter. No luck. Here's McCain. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Porter looking it over. Porter can't get that one to fall. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Mavericks lead by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Let's now go to the sideline for a report on A.J. Green. So, Allie, what's his status?
Thanks. I just talked with Milwaukee's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame for full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play. So we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
And I'm sure the training staff is doing everything they can to ensure he's back out there as quickly as possible.
Shooting one.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Here he goes. The layup missed.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
Pass to Rollins. Outside Turner. Marshall with the steal. Here's Christie. Throws down the breakaway jam. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Here's Irving. And he drives in. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Now it's a 3-point Dallas lead. Here's Rollins. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Dallas.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Beyond the arc. The three goes down.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Turner with the screen. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. .153 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Washington. Here's Johnson. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Layup, no good. Bucks trail by 3. He drills the 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What touch!
Yeah, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Here's Flash. And stolen by Kuzma. Now Porter to take the lead. It's good.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Outside Christie. Williams a screen. Finding the lane. And stolen by Kuzma. Antetokounmpo.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
No luck that time either.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we've still got a game.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Points are an absolute must here.
And they need to continue to play with urgency.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big two-possession game now. No time to waste on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
That is a big-time bucket by a big-time player. Cooper Flag already building his legacy.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Max Christie. Oh, in right time and right place defending there.